Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are, guys. We're out exploring on the starter planet. I've been doing a little bit exploring off camera purely accidentally because I actually forgot to start the recording software, and just to let you guys catch up, what I've done is I've come out this way. I've found the alien tower, but I haven't done anything with it. I found the spaceport, and it looks like there's something over there which is actually shown as a red dot, which is slightly concerning. I don't really want to tangle with any drones or anything, so I think we're going to keep away from that as well, because I don't have the ability to actually repair this ship at the moment because I don't have a multi-tool. I mean, I can build it, just to show you guys. I can build a multi-tool if I come here, if I can see it. I haven't even bothered to research it because until I find Promethium, there's no point having a multi-tool unless I can find a village or something where to get some. And Promethium is the next priority, simply because flying around in the ship like I am at the moment, I'm really going through the biofuel incredibly quickly. I just need to eat as well. So I think we'll just grab that and top that up. Yeah, so I'm going through the biofuel very, very quickly, which is a slight cause for concern. And it does, and not having access to a multi-tool means that I can't actually even modify this ship very well at the moment. So it looks like the actual range is over there. And one trick I have found, guys, is see here, if I come out of my ship, come on, let me out. Oh, now see, now I've got out the ship, and because I'm now on my personal radar, that is telling me that whatever's to the north of me is actually less than 1,000 meters away. So that could be something that could be quite useful. Yeah, so if you jump out of the cockpit and it actually disappears. There we are. So we found an iron deposit over there. That's great. Yeah, and it disappears when you stand on top of the actual cab. So right, we found copper. So let's just test it again just to see if I can actually illustrate it to you guys. So if I jump out now. Oh no, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, so if it does disappear, it actually means, so the silicon is, everything's really close actually. I'm finding lots and lots of good resources around here. There's not Promethium though, that's the downside. So I think we're just going to keep going north and see what is north of us. And we found a village, great, that could be useful. I don't really have, I've only got a pistol, so we may need to be a little bit careful here, guys. I don't know how much ammunition I've got. The village would be really, really useful because we may actually be able to get a multi-tool from it. So I think we're going to check the village out. The issue is going to be is my weapons capability. So we're just going to, I think we can just get in close to this entrance. This is a, okay, we're just going to come here now, and of course the hostiles are out and about, so I need to be a little bit careful here, because what I'm really looking for is crawlers. They're bound to sneak up on me. Okay, lots and lots of natives around here, so I'm going to have to be very careful who and what I actually shoot at. Got some plants over there as well. Right. Oops. Luckily we've got a good firing position here, so. And of course killing these creatures will give me. Wow, going through a lot of them. Really, really need an assault rifle. Right, let's just grab these. Come on. Don't really have a lot of time for this, so come on. Because there's bound to be a spawn point around here somewhere. We got some meat. That's good. Right, so we can find the spawn point. Oh, come on, come on, game! Don't do this to me. got that one. Is there another one there? So we'll just shoot this. Right, we'll take a chance now that we may have taken them down. And I think we're going to go up here and grab the crops. Got some corn, grain. Grain is quite useful because I think grain is now actually a requirement of plastic. So what we could be doing is looking to actually, and the aloe vera, this could be quite useful. Hopefully we can find something that's in here that's very, very useful. So I'm just going to grab this through here. As I say, I don't really want to. Right, we got level 7. That's really, really great. Okay. Yeah, we got every. Just want to have a quick check, make sure I got both of these. Yeah. Okay. A bit of a reload. Maybe we're. Thank you guys. Just to make sure, and what we're going to need now. Of course, the problem with this actual village is actually finding what's actually in them. This village is a bit more difficult to search than the very basic villages, as you can see. There's a lot more floors to the buildings, and finding your way around can be a bit tricky. Have a quick look around here, and we're just going to have a quick check out here. That's the hard way to search it. I think the quick way is to actually look in the windows, I think. So I'm just going to come up here. Oh, we got one right up in the top of that building there. So we need to get up. I think it'd be this one here. So let's just get up into here and actually have a look round. Oops, nope. And here we are. Let's see what we got. Wow, got some explosives, night vision goggles. Certainly going to take that. That's going to be very, very useful. Multi-tool would be even better. Normally we despise finding multi-tools, but at this stage in the game, finding a multi-tool would be absolutely fantastic. Nothing in here. Okay. Yeah, that's not growing back up again, so we're just going to come back up here. Let's have a quick look into the well. Sometimes you can find things in the well itself. Don't think there's anything up here. Nope. Okay. Anything round the back here? Nope. Okay. And we're just going to use the drone to check out. Oops. Somehow I've managed to get the drone trapped inside of the building. Let's fly up and have a look through the window. There's nothing in there. Hopefully there might be something in this one. Yep. So it's this. So it's the two towers that have actually got goodies in. So we're just going to flip up here. Oh, great. Let's get. So here we are, guys. Got to it. And what we got here? We've got a projectile pistol that could be useful, and we've actually got some promethium. cells. That is going to be very, very useful. That will allow us to power the hover vessel. Oops. Sometimes I hate navigating these buildings. It doesn't help me very much sometimes. And we're now back to the entrance. Not too bad, guys. I mean, I could declare war on these villagers, but I think at the moment we're just going to be quite happy just to do what we do. And I think straight. So we got lots of stuff here. So we got some cobalt, we got some promethium fuel packs, we got a projectile pistol, which could be very, very useful. T2. So we're certainly going to take that. That's going to give us a bit more put down. So I'm just going to, well, I think we can put the stuff in the fridge straight away. Don't want to lose this, so I'm just going to put that in there. Keep the meat for the moment. This can go into the cargo box. Just going to put that in the cargo box. That will allow us to do medicine. Don't really need the explosives at the moment. We can keep the night vision goggles, and that can go in there. I think we'll keep the power, because that will actually be a lot more efficient. And just to show you guys, if I come to here and if we go to manage, I'm going to pick up here. If I put like 12 in here, look at that. That's the difference with the promethium. If I put 10 in, I'm lucky to get 10-15%. Where, see, that's fuel value 10. This is fuel value 30. And that's the difference. Come here. I'm just going to pull away from the village. There's something over there. So we're now going to just get a bit more height. And where are we now? So there's a rocket drone over there. We're certainly going to keep away from that. I think what we're going to do now is go in this direction. So if I set a waypoint there, we can go out through the trees here. I certainly don't want to tangle with a rocket drone at the moment, because we do need the promethium. We've got fuel cells, which is going to make a big difference, but at the same time, those fuel cells are not going to help us that much with respect to driving a multi-tool. And something is actually firing at us, so probably the rocket drone. So let's get out of here ASAP. As I say, I don't want to tangle with them at the moment. And as I say, we're just going to keep exploring the planet, trying to find some promethium. How are we doing? Yep. So maybe we'll get a bit of a search pattern going. So I'm just going to cut through the trees here. Actually, how much ammunition did I expend? We could probably do with making some more ammunition. So, oh, hey, bugger off. Yeah, spiders now damage your ship, which is slightly disconcerting in the sense that because I can't repair it, even a few knocks from a spider will be a bit of a problem. Oh wow, we've got a desert area here. Oh, this is new. I haven't been out on a desert area yet. Anything out here? Oh, this is cool. So we're actually out exploring this desert area. Wow, that's really, really cool. We got mountains there, so we've actually found promethium in the mountains. Oh, that's fantastic. What have we got there? I think that is a, I think that's a desert golem, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave him alone because, as I said, I'm not particularly equipped for offensive operations at the moment. I say at the moment I need to be fairly passive. Got some plant protein there. Maybe I can just jump out and grab that. Grab the vegetable batter and grab some of that and that. Of course, I'm walking around with a pistol that's not actually loaded. I don't think. Is it loaded? Yeah, we got 15 rounds. This is going to be quite useful as well. So this is going to be quite a useful area to actually work in. This might actually be a good place for a base, actually. Now, it's going to be worth considering building a base here, actually. But then again, we'll be a little distance away from water, so that's another consideration we need to make. And I think I'm actually oops. Alien form plant fiber. Well, that can wait. Now, actually, I think what we're going to do is carve that. I've got enough natural stimulant, so I don't actually need that. And I think what I might do is actually come here. We'll put this in the mobile constructor. It shouldn't be busy at the moment, so we're just going to drop that in. And I think what we're going to do is make it's one each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes some stakes. That could be useful. And what we're going to do now is go up and explore into the mountains. What's that there? I'm curious to see what this is. Is it anything of any? Is it collectible? Just have a quick look. No, okay. So it's just part of the background foliage. So we're just going to get up. Get a bit of altitude. Fly through the mountains. Prometheum, please. Well, we haven't got anything on the radar at the moment for even within 3 kilometers of us. I'm about to say 3 meters. Well, I don't know why I'm saying 3 meters. Yeah. So there doesn't seem to be much up in the way in these mountains. Quick look. A little bit further. Actually, maybe if we go this way we can clear out those 2 squares. We might as well try and get the best possible coverage we can. So if I fly up here over the top, wow, we got a flying hover vehicle. Wow, that was a bit of a heavy landing. Wait, get a bit of momentum, please. So we found some mountains. Right, that's by now that's opened up that area there. So what we're going to do now is turn back in this direction. So what we got up here is mountains with nothing in it as such. Wow. And I've just launched myself off the edge of a mountain. Ha! That's it, thank you. Just hit the right side and we can level off. This is going to be a little bit rocky. Of course, our hover vehicle can actually jump over it as long as it stays stable. This is one of the reasons why I tend to like to have a little bit of width on your actual between the hover thrusters. Famous last words as he flips over. Shift 0 to give us the correction. So we've now got this area here, so I think what we can do is remove that, and I think what we're going to do is go this way, I think, because maybe we'll find something in that direction. Go up towards the poles. It's also a little bit flatter in this direction, so need to keep an eye on the fuel situation. What the hell's the fuel situation? Yeah, 68%, we're doing good. Devices, let's go get that out of the mobile constructor so it doesn't go bad. I think what I do need is some ammunition. We should, copper ingots here, we got there. So I think if we we did go for 10, I think that would be fine. And I'll just get to the fridge. I think what we can probably do, actually I've got 102. I think if we eat those, that would be actually do it. Oh, maybe I'll relent and put that in there. And of course we're now getting into the darkness, which goes without saying, which is going to make life a little bit interesting. And as I say, I've only got the one light on the front at the moment, so I think we may have to... Oh, the radar's picked up something. What's it? We've now got the range, and just to demonstrate what I was talking about, guys, if I come out now, see the radar range has disappeared. So that goes to prove that this is all very much on the extreme. And if I head for roughly northeast, might be able to see it as we move forward. That may actually flip one way or the other. So if we kind of flip this direction, I mean, it'd be fantastic if I can find promethium in this part. So we're just going to, of course, we're heading into trees in the dark, which is not good knowledge. There's a lake over here, so lakes can be quite a good thing to actually go out on, as long as you've got plenty of fuel. So we're kind of going that way at the moment. So I think we head east, and we'll see if that actually changes. So we're just gonna push across the rocks this way. Partly cloudy, thank you. Wow, this is a big lake. I have noticed that on these new planets now, the amount of water is a lot more than it was on the old planets, which is great, as I say, especially from the point of view when you're out and about with a hover vehicle, that you can actually travel a little bit quicker than... We found a copper. Great, thank you. That's all I wanted. So we're just going to head back north again now, across the lake. Maybe head back into the sun. The sunset, maybe we can catch up there. So if we sail across here and then just curve round onto the lake here and go north across the lake like this. Looks like there's quite an open area up that, so we've now got something north and west of us. And again, as I say, if I come, yeah, so whatever's there is less than 1,000 meters away now, or more than 1,000 meters, sorry. So let's have a quick look. So we're kind of going in that direction. Come on, promethium, please, promethium. So, oh, we got something north and east of us now. So maybe if we go this way through the trees. And so we found some more copper. Certainly finding a lot of resources on here. There's just not the resource that I want. So just to show you guys, we got 2 big chunks of copper there. Obviously this is where we come up from. Got this big body of water here, and I think if we go across the lake again, well, it's actually an inland sea. It's actually a sea, isn't it, really, rather than a lake. So, a little bit of flicker. I head this way north. We got something north and east of us now. That's just come on. So if I head this way and we head west through the trees here, again, I'm just going to head through the trees. We have to be a bit careful so that we don't get too hung up on any trees or anything like that. Yeah, we got... So if we just keep chasing the sun at the moment, so what we do need to find is a radioactive area. So let's just keep pushing through here. Sorry, this is not exactly... Oh, look at that, we got stuff all around us now. Wow, that's the first. No, so I think whatever it is is down here. So we got something down here where the new marker is. So maybe if we go towards the marker first, and then we can always curve back round. Means we're gonna have to go through the trees. Sorry about this, guys. We can. So if we go to clear this marker away and see what we can find. That looks very much like a found an unknown artifact. Wow, that was cool. But it's up in the air, so we're not going to be able to get to that, are we? So we're going to need an SV to get to that, and there's a good chance it might actually fire at us, isn't it? So, I really want to investigate that. Damaged alien tower. Okay, so yeah, I don't really want to get too close to these. I think I'm just going to remove that one. I'm a little bit twitchy about getting close to those because, as I say, I can't really get involved in any form of combat at the moment, not with alien enemies. Yes, I can pick off in small creatures with the pistol, but I do really need to. I don't think I can actually. I haven't checked actually. I might be deceiving myself here, guys. Let me just get out the trees. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the mobile constructor. I don't think I can actually build. We've got 250. So we've got the ammunition now. That's good. I don't think I can actually make. Yes, I can make an assault rifle. Okay, I'm deluding myself here. So, what an idiot! What an idiot! Weapons, assault rifle. So we can make an assault rifle, unlock that. I don't think, got explosive devices, tools. I think I'm just going to unlock the multi-tool. We've got plenty of points now. We could get a tier 2 drill, but again, the trouble with the tier 2 drill is, unless I can get Promethium, it's a waste of time. Small ammo box, well, we can unlock that. And, I mean, I don't really need the mobile aircon now. I mean, I could put some weapons on my hover vehicle, but there's the new mobile medic station. I think maybe I'll just unlock that because I've got the points. And well, let's get back to here, and let's just make a assault rifle, and we're going to need projectile rifle rounds. So nitrocellulose, I think we'll make some ammunition as well. Well, that makes me feel a bit more comfortable actually. It's got dark, and I've only got very basic lights unfortunately on this ship. So apologies that we're not going to see that much. Right, so I'm also aware of the time actually. I didn't realise the time had gone so quickly. Right guys, what I'm going to do, just to wind this part up, we're going to go north and east and see if we can find out what's actually the cause of this area here. So we're going to go across the lake here. Let's just see if we can strike lucky and find anything of interest. And so we're going to go north and maybe a little bit east if the ground breaks up, because I do need to keep this exploration going until I do find Promethium, because that is very important. So right, let's just right, we're breaking out into open terrain again. That's partly encouraging actually. So I'm just gonna found an iron deposit, thank you. Always wanted an iron deposit, so we got iron there. Right, we're just going to run down whatever's to the east of us, because we're on this open terrain, and I think that's where I'm going to call it for this part, guys. And yeah, we've got east and south now, so we come around like this. This is nice open terrain here. Copper deposit. So we got copper there. And we're just going to keep going east. And push on it. Come on, come on, guys. See, we're in a bit of a rubble field here with lots and lots of. So it says east and south now. So, and that's one way how you can get a direction, because if it flips between two different directions, then you see it. So so it's roughly in that direction. So we keep just going this way. And we found another iron deposit, thank you. I'm kind of a bit interested in that area. I think what I'm just going to do is just... I think we're going to check that, because that does look as though it might be a radioactive area, and it's 700 odd meters away, so I haven't flown over it. So we're just going to... I mean, it could be a complete waste of time, but you never know, guys. If you don't look, you won't find. No, this isn't going to be. Of course, for any of you guys who haven't seen it before, we're now flying very close to the edge of the pole, and oops, very bit of a flicker there as I crossed over. Yeah, you can see here this is the edge of the Arctic zone here. You can see it's just opening up here. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I didn't really accomplish the goal that I set out for this part. What I will do is I will carry on exploring off camera. What I don't want to do is do like 4 or 5 parts of me just roving around like this searching, because I do need to find the actual Promethium. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.